What will the world be like in 2023? Will it be a utopia, a dystopia, or something completely different? Predicting the future is hard, but we can make scientific guesses based on current events. In this video, we will explore 10 of the most outrageous theories about what the world will be like in 2023. From global climate change and economic collapse to political unrest and technological advances, we'll explore the possible future of our planet. Read on to see what the world will look like in 2023 according to these theories. The end of the world will be near. It's a chilling thought, but many theorists are claiming that the end of the world could be near in 2023. While these theories may be based on science fiction, it's not impossible to believe that the world could come to an end within the next few years. With recent advances in technology, some people believe that things like nuclear weapons and artificial intelligence could eventually lead to our demise. Others speculate that a global pandemic could be the cause. Whatever the cause may be, it's likely that the world as we know it will no longer exist by 2023. It's important to remember that while this may seem far-fetched, it's important to stay prepared and aware of potential threats that could lead to the end of the world. Celebrities will fall from grace. The idea of celebrities as infallible, perfect figures is quickly fading away. With the rise of social media and its focus on exposing everything about a celebrity's life, it's much harder for stars to stay out of trouble or keep their image intact. In 2023, we will see more of these high-profile individuals succumb to the pressures of fame, power, and wealth. There have already been several examples of celebrities falling from grace, such as disgraced Hollywood mogul Harvey Weinstein or former singer Chris Brown. In 2023, we can expect more of this kind of scandal and drama to ensue, as the public will be more aware of the misdeeds of those in the limelight. Many celebrities have been taken down by their own mistakes, or those of others. Whether through a leaked sex tape, a controversy over insensitive remarks, or bad behavior while on tour, many celebrities have had their careers derailed by scandals. Unfortunately, the consequences of their actions don't always reflect the severity of the misdeeds. It's possible that some celebrities may get off lightly, while others face severe punishments for similar indiscretions. Regardless, with increased scrutiny and a heightened demand for accountability, the public will become more wary of trusting those who claim to be idols and role models. By 2023, we can expect to see more stars fall from grace and their stories playing out in the media. Whether it's through a leaked scandal, an outburst of emotion, or a well-placed tweet, the truth will be exposed and there will be no hiding from it. With more high-profile individuals taking risks and making mistakes, it won't be long before we witness another tragedy unfold. Social media will have a negative impact. As technology advances and social media becomes more pervasive, the effects on society will be far-reaching. Social media has already been linked to a variety of negative outcomes, such as decreased self-esteem, anxiety, and depression. In 2023, these effects are expected to become more pronounced. People may become even more addicted to their devices, further increasing their risk of developing mental health issues. Additionally, there is the potential for an increase in cyberbullying and other forms of online harassment. There may also be an increase in false news reports and rumors that spread rapidly across the internet, making it difficult to discern the truth. All of these consequences can have serious repercussions for society. As a result, it is important to take steps to address the negative impacts of social media before they become too overwhelming. Environmental problems will worsen. It is widely accepted that the environment is facing a number of challenges in the next few years, and that 2023 could be the beginning of a tumultuous period for our planet. Some of the most pressing environmental issues that we can expect to face include rising temperatures, extreme weather events, deforestation, air pollution, and ocean acidification. As temperatures rise and weather patterns become more extreme, natural disasters such as floods, hurricanes, and droughts will become more frequent and more intense. This will lead to destruction of habitats and ecosystems, along with loss of biodiversity. The increase in air pollution will also cause respiratory health issues for many people around the world, making it even more difficult for them to live a healthy life. Deforestation will have devastating effects on both local and global environments, leading to loss of habitat and further destruction of biodiversity. Finally, ocean acidification will continue to destroy coral reefs, which are home to many marine species and crucial to the balance of our ocean's ecosystems. All of these issues are interconnected and must be addressed if we are to make any progress in protecting our planet. The world will become more divided. The world has been divided along racial, ethnic, religious and socio-economic lines for centuries, but recent events have made these divides even more prominent. From Brexit to the rise of populism and nationalism in Europe and the United States, to the ongoing civil wars in the Middle East, The world is becoming increasingly fragmented. In 2023, it's expected that these divides will only get worse as people feel increasingly disconnected from one another and increasingly unable to trust the governments that are supposed to represent them. This trend is likely to be exacerbated by rising levels of inequality, with increasing numbers of people struggling to make ends meet, while a select few remain incredibly wealthy. The lack of trust in government and a sense of alienation from society could lead to further unrest, resulting in more political upheaval and further divides. Technology will take over. The advances in technology over the past decade have been nothing short of remarkable. From artificial intelligence to self-driving cars, we are living in a world that is increasingly being influenced by technology. And it is only going to get more advanced in the next few years. As the lines between physical and digital worlds continue to blur, the reliance on technology will become even greater. In 2023, technology will likely play a much larger role in our lives than it does now. From AI-driven decision-making to automation, technology will be everywhere. This will likely mean fewer jobs for humans, as many tasks that used to require human labor can now be automated. Additionally, more data will be collected and stored in the cloud, which could lead to greater privacy concerns. It's impossible to predict exactly how technology will take over our lives in 2023, but one thing is certain: it will have a significant impact on the way we live and work. The challenge will be ensuring that its effects are beneficial for society as a whole. Political tensions will rise. The world of 2023 is set to be a very tumultuous one. As the years go by, there will be a growing sense of tension between nations as well as within them. As economic and environmental challenges mount, governments and nations will increasingly be at odds with each other. This could lead to a number of conflicts, both small and large scale. In addition to this, there will also be an increase in nationalist sentiment, which will further fuel political tensions. People around the world are likely to become more nationalistic and protective of their own country's interests. This could mean that some countries are less willing to cooperate with each other or take part in international agreements. It could also mean that certain countries will be more likely to take a hard line against their rivals. These increased tensions could potentially lead to an escalation of violence and an increase in military spending around the world. Nations will also likely become more militaristic in their foreign policies, leading to a more confrontational environment on the global stage. It is clear that political tensions will continue to rise in 2023, creating a dangerous and uncertain future for the world. As these tensions become more intense, it is important for governments to take steps to reduce them and avoid any potential conflicts. Crime will increase. The world of 2023 will be a much darker place than it is today. One of the most bitter theories of the future is that crime will increase drastically in the next 4 years. People will become more desperate as the economy continues to decline, leading to an increase in robberies, thefts, and even more violent acts of crime. The rise in organized crime syndicates, gangs, and other criminal networks will only further fuel this increase in criminality. In addition, there will be a rise in cybercrime as criminals take advantage of advancing technology to hack into people's online accounts and steal money or personal information. It is a bleak outlook for 2023, but with proper precautions and law enforcement, we can all work together to fight crime and make our world a safer place. The economy will continue to decline. The global economy has been on a downward spiral for some time, and many experts are predicting that this trend will only continue in the coming years. It is likely that by 2023, the economic climate will be even worse than it currently is. The global recession that began in 2020 has made a significant impact on economies around the world and has caused massive unemployment and rising prices of essential goods. Governments around the world have had to implement stringent measures to help boost their economies, but with no end in sight to the current economic crisis, it is likely that the situation will only worsen. As businesses struggle to stay afloat, there is an increasing risk of bankruptcies and closures, leading to further job losses and a decrease in consumer spending. This will have a domino effect on the economy as people are unable to buy the things they need and want, further deepening the recession. Furthermore, the debt burden on governments around the world is rising, with some countries already in severe debt. With no sign of a recovery anytime soon, it is safe to assume that the economy will continue to decline in the coming years. There will be more natural disasters. As we move into 2023, many experts predict that the world will face an increased number of natural disasters. This is due to a variety of factors, such as rising sea levels, extreme weather conditions, and the melting of ice caps. Floods, hurricanes, wildfires, and other calamities can be expected to occur more often, leading to destruction and death. The effects of these disasters will be felt around the globe, with many communities facing the direct impacts of extreme weather conditions. Natural disasters can have a devastating impact on communities, leaving them without food or water, and even destroying homes and businesses. They can also have far-reaching economic consequences, including job losses and reduced economic growth. It is important for us to take action to mitigate the effects of climate change in order to reduce the frequency and intensity of natural disasters. This includes reducing our reliance on fossil fuels, investing in renewable energy sources, and promoting sustainable development. We must also be prepared for potential disasters by developing early warning systems and evacuation plans. By doing so, we can ensure that the world is better equipped to deal with the effects of natural disasters in 2023 and beyond.